Hello there. A real taste of autumn across Europe as we go through the new working week, because as you can see from the satellite picture, there's quite a lot of cloud, and this cloud here brought some very heavy torrential downpours across parts of Spain. It's going to continue to track its way eastwards through the French Riviera, some snow towards the Alps, heavy rain into northern Italy and across the Balkans. A brief respite before another system pushes in from the Atlantic. Now, to the east of that, it's largely fine and quiet still through much of Turkey and Greece on Monday. There's that heavy rain I was talking about through the Balkans up into Italy. Fine and dry across much of France, Spain, but northern Portugal will start to see that rain, and eventually it'll cloud over across the Brest Peninsula in France with some wet weather moving into the UK. Ahead of it, it's rather cool by day and by night across parts of Scandinavia, where we've seen some frosty conditions here. Now, that rain will continue to track its way steadily eastwards, bringing some wet and windy weather. Temperatures will be a little subdued in comparison to where they were a week ago, and that's going to be the forecast as we move into Tuesday. So it stays a little bit cool and showery through London and Paris throughout the week. Madrid and Rome, however, consistent with some sunshine and still some warmth, temperatures into the mid-20s. The best of the sunshine, the best of the warmth into Eastern Europe can of course be found in the Mediterranean. Athens with the high 20s. Hello there. There are three areas of interest on the satellite picture through North America at the moment. One, a weather front that's moving across the Great Lakes down through the Central Plains. This weather front here pushing in from the Pacific Northwest, that's bringing some rain as well. But at the same time, just that little bit further south, this is the remnants of Loreno. It was a hurricane. It's now continuing to drift its way through Mexico, and it may well push towards Arizona over the next couple of days, bringing some pretty dramatic thunderstorms here. So that's the story across North America. Let's look at both the east and the west coast in a little more detail. That front then bringing some rain into British Columbia. It's stretching its way across Vancouver into parts of Portland, Oregon, and generally down through Oregon, but through California it's fine and settled. There's Loreno, as you can see, not too far away from Phoenix. So by Monday, there's the threat of those thundery downpours. So for both Vancouver and Seattle, a disappointing start, but a slow improvement into Tuesday. Sunshine elsewhere. Across the eastern seaboard, it's all about sunshine and warmth with the southerly wind here at the moment. There's that rain, as you can see behind me. That will gradually move towards the west of Tennessee, but ahead of it, it stays fine and settled with some outbreaks of showery rain into the southern tip of Florida. So the sunshine and the warmth is set to continue over the next few days, with temperatures peaking in the low 30s. Hello there. Got quite an enhanced spell of weather in the Atlantic hurricane season at the moment. Take a look at the satellite picture. Just need to point out this massive cloud here, which may well develop into a storm system. It's got about an 80% chance before it develops into a storm, and it's close towards the Windward Isles. This is Jerry, still potential to interact with Bermuda, and we'll keep a close eye on that. But generally speaking, there's some pretty intense showers around. Now, across parts of Mexico and down into Central America, we've got some showers, mostly across the west coast, one or two through the Yucatan Peninsula. Some sharper showers through the Caribbean. As you can see, that's Jerry continuing to track in a northerly direction, and we will keep you updated on storm development as and when we see that happening over the next few days. The city forecast keeps plenty of showers going, though, over the next few days, as you can see quite clearly. Mexico, though, itself not doing too badly. Some rain around potentially on Thursday. Now, for South America, we've got some enhanced showers across parts of Colombia, Venezuela, and into western Brazil. Remnants of a weather front just moving away from that east coast as well. A legacy of cloud following behind. Fine and settled into Argentina. Some wet and windy weather for the southern tip of Chile, and of course some snow for Patagonia. So our city forecast for the next few days keeps some showers going through Rio de Janeiro, particularly from Wednesday. Hello there. Heavy thundery downpours across southern Spain are starting to interact with the North African coastline. Potential for a few showers across Libya and into Syria. Elsewhere, we've got some heavier rain through Senegal, down into Sierra Leone, also through the Gulf of Guinea. But the recent weather front that brought the light showery rain into South Africa easing away, and temperatures are set to climb over the next few days. They're the main areas of interest really across Africa. Some heavier showers as well through the Ethiopian highlands, and it's all these showers that move from east to west. So Cape Town, as I say, a return to some sunshine and some warmth, 31 degrees perhaps by the middle of Thursday afternoon. Elsewhere, it looks as though Casablanca will see a little bit of fair weather cloud, but it will stay dry as those showers ease a little bit further east. Now, let's move on to the Middle East, where things are largely fine and quiet. A bit of a breeze down through those Red Sea coastline, but inland, it's all about the sunshine and the warmth. Temperatures into the low 40s. There's the potential for a storm to develop through the Arabian Sea. We're keeping a close eye on that, but that's certainly there and an issue. And in terms of the feel of things, though, I suspect the weather over the next few days will stay pretty consistent, with temperatures peaking again into the low 40s, as you can see quite clearly, Kuwait at 43 degrees. That's it. Take care. Hello there. Let's take a look at what to expect across South Asia. Plenty to talk about at the moment. The latest satellite picture, well, you can see the circulation here. There may be a storm developing just off to the west coast of Gujarat. We'll keep a close eye on that. Elsewhere, you can see shower clouds starting to develop. Those will become more widespread as we go through the day. Fairly widespread showers generally across South Asia, stretching up through Sri Lanka, Tamil Nadu, up into northeastern states of India, across Bangladesh, the Himalayas, right across the northwest as well. Here we should start to see the rains easing slowly but surely over the next week or two. Now, elsewhere across Central Asia, there is a weather front just threatening to the north of Kazakhstan. Elsewhere, it's fine, settled. Hardly a cloud in the sky, and those temperatures peaking into the mid-30s. So then we come back down to South Asia and into India, where we will see these widespread showers. Not as bad across the Kerala coastline as it has been. Some heavier ones sort of stretching up through Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, as you can see quite clearly, and then further north into Andhra Pradesh as well. So the city forecast for the next few days still has the threat of those showers, some of them heavy, some of them thundery as well. But for Chennai, there are signs that some of those showers will ease away and things quieten down a little towards Thursday. That's it. Take care. Hello there. It's been a pretty active typhoon system. In fact, Storm Tapa is the 17th storm of the season, and you can see where it is sitting through the Sea of Japan at the moment. I'll come back to that in just a moment. But elsewhere, things are largely fine and quiet. Most significant showers across parts of northern Thailand. But Tapa will continue to weaken as it drifts its way off through the Sea of Japan. It is going to affect Hokkaido on Monday, but not a direct impact. As you can see, it stays to the west. And so that means for Japan and the Korean Peninsula, it's a better story. A lot of dry weather across much of central and eastern China. Just a few isolated showers into Vietnam, further south in Indonesia, where we've got those wildfires and we need some rain. Unfortunately, it's drier than it can be for this time of year. Here's our city forecast for the next 5 days, reflecting the dry, sunny weather that's on offer. Now, there's a good deal of dry weather for Australia as well, but with the winds coming from the south, it's a little bit cooler than it can be, particularly in that southeast corner, with temperatures perhaps just around the mid-teens. There's also a weather front as well that's been moving its way across the South Island of New Zealand. That will push its way steadily northwards. It's quite windy as well with it, so not that much in the way of significant rain, but there will be some strengthening winds, and that's going to make it feel cool as well. Now, we could get a little bit of snow to higher ground over the next few days. Take care.